Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I think we can all agree that this world is going a crazy way and 2020 has not been the best year for many. It all started with COVID-19, then the Black Lives Matter movement, and now the horrible news from Beirut are spreading the world. And there is so much more. I really hope that this COVID time is going to help people reconnect with their families and their loved ones. However, I had to realize that to be able to achieve it, we need to really learn how to connect with one another. So I would like to share today 4 principles, 4 short tips that will help you build stronger relationships. And I would like to bring back the ancient wisdom of tea ceremonies in Japan, where harmony, respect, purity, and calmness are essential parts of their lives. So I hope you're ready to learn something all today. Let's dig in. The world of technology is making us disconnected, and we became cyber zombies who are addicted to their phones and their devices. We are suffering from a broken focus syndrome, which means that as soon as we hear the buzz on the phone, we jump and we want to see it. No matter if we are at work, on a date, in the middle of a conversation, or at the dinner table. We constantly want to be available, want to be online, and want to be connected. But no surprise that there is an increase in loneliness and depression. People feel isolated and that they don't have meaningful relationships. But how could you if all you do is scroll through social media and you have all these acquaintances, but you know none of them? However, there is a solution. You can learn so much from ancient tea ceremonies because these are the places where you can be mindful and accommodating to one another. This is a place where people offer care, and the tea ceremonies are built on 4 principles, which are harmony, respect, purity, and calmness. And these don't need to start and end at the tea ceremony. It can be applied to your everyday life because it means that you need to be present and pay attention to one another. And when we break down these principles one by one, we can learn so much more. So the first principle is harmony, and it asks, what more can you do in your relationship to encourage harmony? Always listen and ask questions. Being genuinely curious about one another is a way to build strong connection. And the second way is to truly listen. Try to really understand the other person's point of view, because knowing a person is not about their face, it's about their heart, about how they feel, what are their fears, their dreams, their wishes. When you know that, that's when you start knowing a person. And you can try to test your attention skills by listening first and repeating back what you have just heard and asking, is this what they truly meant? You show that you are understanding them, and it's going to be truly appreciated by the other person, believe me. The second principle is about respect, and here you can ask yourself, what individual things do you respect in this person that you can share with them? This is something unique to the person that goes unnoticed and uncelebrated. And this is the time when you can build a personal connection. Because giving compliments can be hard. We don't know how to give them and we don't know how to receive them. However, this is beneficial for both parties. Because as soon as you share a compliment, the other person is going to feel encouraged, motivated, and inspired. While you are going to show that you care about the other person and you are a real team player. A good compliment is something that is unique to the person and makes a direct point, while a bad compliment would be something that can be applied to every single person, so why to give it at all? Well, you can check if your compliments are strong enough by looking at another person and seeing if your compliments are applying to them as well. If so, then try to dig deeper, try to find something specific and share that one. The third principle is about purity. And when you are talking about the tea ceremonies, this is about washing your hands before you enter a room to show your respect to the other participants. However, in everyday life, it's more about the purity of the heart and trying to see the best in people. Imagine how different our world could be if we could all see the best in others. And imagine if you had a conflict with someone and you still managed to see the best in them. How different your relationship would be with this person. Just try to think of that for a second. And the fourth and last principle is about calmness. Because to be able to build strong connections, you first need to have peace and quiet. You need to have an environment where you can really connect with one another, without technology, without the phones, and without everything else that is a disruption. You can go on a walk, you can sit in a cute cafe, you can try to switch off your phone, switch off the Wi-Fi. When I was doing team building exercises, I actually asked the participants to give me their phones, and I put them in a box and I placed them next to the door. And when it was a break time, they could go and check it out. But you would be surprised how few of them actually did that. They were more engaged in a conversation with one another. Or I actually heard that some people make a joke out of it and they do a competition. Some people go to a restaurant and the first person who touches his phone or her phone is going to be the one who pays the bill. So you can make a game out of it. You can make it fun to connect with one another. What I want you to do for this week's exercise is to first download the exercise sheet and go through the questions. Think about one specific person that you want to build a connection with and try to create a strategy. I would like you to call this person or message this person. Put on a date in your calendar where you are going to meet this person and try it. So I hope you're ready for this challenge. I would like to share some bonus tips with you, like a bonus game that I love playing with my friends. Actually, 2 games. So the first one is called the Confessions game, and the second one is the Big Toss card game. Because even if you know someone for years, you can still learn something old about them every day. I hope this message resonated with you and you can use it in your everyday life. Please share it with your friends and family so we can make better connections with one another. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, share your experiences in the comments, and subscribe to my channel. I'm looking forward to seeing you next time. Bye guys.